Hello friends, see you again with me Supercar. In this video I will review the 2023 Ford Everest Trend. Watch the video to the end so you know what is being upgraded to the 2023 Ford Everest Trend car. Continue to support the Supercar channel by giving likes, comments, subscribing, and tapping the bell so that you get other latest car videos. The 2023 Ford Everest has now landed in Australia. It follows closely behind the recently launched Ranger and Raptor, both of which share a foundation with this 7-seat family of four-wheel drive. All three models use the T6.2 platform developed by Ford in Australia and take advantage of a modular staircase-style chassis design. While the Everest uses an independent front suspension setup similar to the Ranger UTA, the rear uses coil-sprung and uses a wood linkage setup that is closer, but not identical, to the Raptor. The Everest has a shorter 2,900mm wheelbase, with a full wagon body and room for 7 passengers. The next-generation Ford Ranger, which has already been launched for global markets, will launch in 2023 and will bring with it a hardcore Raptor variant producing nearly 400 horsepower, 33-inch all-terrain tires, and Fox shocks. But the US is about to lose its Ranger SUV sibling, the Everest, with Ford revealing its next-generation body-on-frame SUV today to the rest of the world. The Everest shares the C-shaped LED headlights and grille with the Ranger, but replaces the truck's front bumper with a more refined look. Of course, there's a cabin instead of a bed, as well as a longer rear door for easier access to the rear seats. The horizontal taillights are connected by Everest-branded trim. The Ford Everest uses a turbo diesel engine with a 3.0-liter V6 positioned above the single and twin-turbo turbocharged versions of the 2.0-liter inline. Dash 4. Gas-powered 2.3-liter 4-cylinder EcoBoost. 6-speed automatic and 10-speed automatic transmissions are available depending on trim and engine. The interior is very similar to its truck sibling, with a large vertical touchscreen on the center console and a new digital gauge cluster behind the wheel. The interior is also very similar to that of the Ranger, with a 10.1 or 12.0-inch vertical touchscreen on the center console and an 8.0 or 12.4-inch digital instrument cluster behind the wheel. A 360-degree camera connected to the screen helps park and traverse rough terrain. Materials and finishes up their game as you go further and further up the specs ladder, but it has to be said that even the fabric-trimmed Everest Ambiente, with its manually adjusted seat, feels well made and good. In the second row of Everest, you'll find that there's plenty of legroom and headroom. You'll have to eat up that legroom for third row use, more on that in a moment, but you can do that with the 60/40th split sliding seat mat. The titles are scalloped for a bit of extra space, and the seat base can be shifted with a 60/40 split for some extra space when needed, and the levels of comfort, visibility, and convenience on offer are all solid. You'll find air vents on the roof, and fan speed control and power outlets on the back of the center console. There's also a pop-down armrest with a pop-out cup holder and space for a bottle on the door card. In the third row, Everest is decent without being overwhelming. To get the best out of the rear seats, you need to slightly shift the second row forward. With the second row moving as far forward as possible without my knees getting into the seat in front, I was able to get into the third row with some comfort. Legroom is decent for the third row, but headroom is a bit limited. A 259L boot grows to 898L when you fold the third row down and down while going into van mode as a two-seater, revealing 1823L of storage space. For comparison, the old Ford Everest has 249L, 876L, and 1796L, respectively.